My friends, annual returns are not taxes. The fact that you pay annual returns does not absolve you from the responsibility or the obligation to pay taxes for your companies in Nigeria. Just take notes. I hear most of my clients say that they've not started making profit. So why should they pay annual returns? Or some of them say that they've paid their tax. Why should they pay? Why is annual returns important? Now, annual returns payment for every registered business or entity in Nigeria is a statutory mandatory obligation by virtue of section 421 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act. Every registered entity or organization or business in Nigeria is required to pay a yearly stipend to the commission to as an indication that their entity is still a going concern. That's they are still in business. Now, the moment you stop paying your annual returns, you are just impliedly saying to CAC that your company is either moribund or you are out of business. And then CAC will now be left with no choice but to strike out your company or to delist it, which is what the commission did recently. A lot of companies have been delisted because of their default in the payment of annual returns. Now, annual returns are made to the commission, while taxes are made to either FIRS for federal taxes like companies income tax or capital gains tax, or IRS for state taxes. You see that the bodies that receive each of these fees differ. Annual returns are made to CAC, while taxes are paid to FIRS or IRS, that's for state. Now, the implication as to default in the payment of annual returns is that your company will no longer be in existence. And if that company is no longer in existence, it means that even the bank account that you have opened in the name of that company will no longer be accessible. Everything you have done in the name of that company will be lost. Now, I made an extensive video where I explained what the requirements of the payment of annual returns mean, what actually annual returns mean, what the law says, and everything you need to know about annual returns. And they are linked to this video.